The future King of England has picked his queen. Britain's Prince William popped the question to his longtime girlfriend, Kate Middleton. He proposed to her in Africa and gave her his mother's ring, Princess Diana's engagement ring. That sets up what will be the biggest royal wedding since William's parents were married nearly 30 years ago. For more on the nuptials and the woman who will be queen, we are joined by Rob Shooter. He covers the royals for popeater.com. Thanks for being here with us.
Thank you for having me.
This is very exciting.
It is exciting. Everybody in Britain and America is sort of buzzing about this story.
No doubt. It seems like that's all we're talking about these days. Do you think the wedding will be larger than his parents' wedding?
It's going to be a huge wedding. For Diana's wedding, there was over 3,000 people at the church, and this is going to be as big, if not bigger.
What do you know about the wedding? What details have you learned?
There's very few details at the moment. He just proposed. He gave his girlfriend his mom's ring that actually went to Harry. When she died, Prince Harry took the ring and William took his mommy's watch. So his brother gave him this ring to propose with, which is awfully sweet.
Gesture, yeah.
Awfully sweet.
And he said that he wanted his mother's ring to be a part of this because he wanted her to be a part of this special time.
Absolutely, it's awfully sweet. What we do know about the wedding is that it's going to be a big wedding. It's going to be in London. There'll be a lot of heads of state there, I think it'll probably be the biggest wedding of the year.
Do you know where it might be? Will it be at the same church?
It's not going to be St. Paul's. So
where his parents were married.
So William said that he doesn't want to get married at the same place that his mommy did, but it's going to be a church that's probably, you know, very suitable for a royal and can hold a lot of people.
It's
so
going to have
there's
to,
not
right?
that many churches of choice. Wherever it's going to be a huge day.
No doubt. Any idea about the wedding dress?
It's a great question. It's definitely going to be a British designer.
You know for sure.
It has to be. She's going to be the Queen of England. It has to be a British designer.
It makes
sense.
And
the name that keeps popping up is Stella McCartney, who you know as Paul McCartney's daughter. She did Madonna's dress. She's a fantastic designer, and it might be her.
Any idea what it could look like?
She's not the most elaborate lady. Like, Kate is pretty elegant and simple.
Right.
So what I'm hearing is it's probably going to be a much more simple wedding dress than Princess Diana's.
Simple elegance. I like that. Do you think there's going to be any kind of restraint in planning this wedding and the cost of it, considering the economic times Britain is going through right now?
It's a good question. Like, Britain is really suffering like the rest of the world, but no, the answer's no. This is going to be the biggest fairy tale wedding that you've ever seen.
And it truly is a fairy tale because Kate Middleton will be the first commoner in 350 years to marry an heir to the throne.
Ever. It's never happened.
What do you
Princess
know
Diana
about
was
her?
a lady.
Yes, she was. She had a title.
It's never happened. I think he fell in love with this girl that he met at university, and times are changing, and so are the royals. And William really understands that. And even though she doesn't have a title, she really is a smart, beautiful, shy lady that I think is going to make a great princess.
What else do we know about her? They went to school together. They lived together for a short time.
They did. They travelled together. They fell in love with school in St Andrews in Scotland.
Right.
It was probably the best education decision she ever made in her life because she met the future king. She's shy. She's actually kind of like a shy girl.
And she works for her parents' family, doesn't she?
She does indeed. But unlike Diana, she's probably going to be very happy being his wife, and she doesn't have as much ambition as someone like Diana, which will probably work quite well.
What is her occupation? What does she do?
She doesn't have a job. She has a couple of charities that she works for. She has a middle-class background. She's not poor, like her family are pretty wealthy, but she really does not have a job at the moment, and her job is going to be becoming his wife. Absolutely.
The future queen. Well, thank you so much, Rob Shooter. We appreciate the information that you provided. It is very exciting. Everyone will be watching. I'm sure that you would like a ticket to that wedding, right?
Let's both go together.
That would be wonderful. You schedule it, I'll be there. Rob Shooter from popeater.com. We do appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you very much.